TikTok is different. The way we watch, the content it shows, how you make money off of it, especially after the ban, TikTok is different. I have spent countless hours researching what caused the massive shift in the way that we watch content as we know it. And as a content creator myself, I can definitively tell you why the 300 view jail exists. So hi, my name's Tessie. I'm a content creator here on YouTube and also on TikTok. And this is my deep dive into TikTok. If you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is probably the worst thing that could have ever happened to TikTok. TikTok Shop, in theory, was supposed to let creators push cool and creative items that the consumer or the viewer would want to purchase. That was in theory, but instead, we got junk that was either drop shipped or made in a sweat factory that is just pushed to the average viewer, while creators only make cents on the dollar from these products. Also, what made this such a terrible move, especially for TikTok, is that TikTok was the one who was pushing it. TikTok wanted you to buy junk. So because TikTok wanted you to purchase it, your entire For You page just became a shopping channel. Like the ones that they used to have on like cable TV and stuff. Bruh. But why did TikTok do it? Simple, and you probably guessed it, but money. But not for TikTok. It was actually meant for the creators. The money was supposed to go directly to the creators. When TikTok introduced the TikTok Shop, TikTok also removed another feature that was for creators, and this was the TikTok Fund. This, at the time, was the only way that any of your TikTok creators, any people that you follow, could ever make money. And in September 2023, TikTok removed the Creator Fund, which again was the only way any TikTok creator could have made money. Now we have the TikTok creativity programs, which we'll talk about in a bit. That's a whole nother deal. But when TikTok introduced the TikTok Shop, it was supposed to be the way that TikTok creators were supposed to make money, since they took away the Creator Fund, so they had no other way of making money. The problem with making TikTok Shop the only way that TikTok creators could make money is that they overcharged. So TikTok creators were now pushing junk to its viewers, but now we're also pushing expensive junk to its viewers. Bruh. And when I say expensive, I mean, look at this. This is a inflatable water tube that is on TikTok Shop, okay? $64.99. That's insane, because guess what? On Amazon, for $22, you can get two of the same inflatable, like, what? It's junk that is now extra expensive because it's on TikTok. Like I said, creators were only making cents on the dollar from these products, so creators had the brilliant idea of just charging more, because if you charge more, you get more money. So how did TikTok fix this problem, you may ask? Do you ever wonder why most content is over 1 minute now on TikTok? It's because of the TikTok Creativity Program. This program, unlike the TikTok Creator Fund, which was only $200 million for all TikTok creators, the TikTok Creativity Program, which was introduced in December 2023, pays creators 2 to 4 cents per every 1,000 views that are valid on videos that are over 5 minutes of watch time, something like that. It's hard to give you a definitive number because it's different with every single creator. But you think this would solve the problem that the TikTok Shop has created, right? Well, when you force short form content creators to make longer form videos, it doesn't always go over well. Some content creators, like myself, left the platform of TikTok when the creativity program was introduced. I personally, from my perspective, I made so much more money off of the TikTok Creator Fund than I ever made off of the TikTok Creativity Program. I made $0 off of the TikTok Creativity Program, and I made more on the TikTok Creator Fund. This is a problem. When good creators can't make money off of one platform, they're going to move to a different platform. Or in this case, many other TikTok creators decided to raise prices on TikTok shop items to make more money. But hey, money isn't always important, right? Sometimes you just post videos because you want to be seen, or you want views, or it's funny. So when TikTok was only paying videos that were 1 minute or longer, TikTok then was only pushing videos that were 1 minute or longer. Get what I'm saying here? So if your video was anything under 1 minute, your video didn't get any views. You can clearly see this in my analytics, where I used to get 3 million to 6 million views, and now I only get 300. And that is a problem that many TikTok creators will recognize. Yes. 300 view jail. What caused it? What happened? And most importantly, how do we get out of it? 300 view jail simply means that when you post your video won't go over 300 views. This is a big deal. This impacts all small creators. However, this also impacts the viewer on TikTok as well. Think of the old TikTok, or, the old YouTube. They used to call old TikTok and old YouTube the Wild West of content creation. That's what drove these people to these platforms. It was the Wild West. It was fun. It was amazing. This is why people liked old YouTube and old TikTok so much. The old TikTok had TikTok creators doing random stuff for views. They had a bunch of random comedy sketches. They had a bunch of videos that you would send to your friends. And the one thing that separated TikTok from other platforms like YouTube was the algorithm. The TikTok algorithm encouraged niches like book talk or the infamous water talk. Even though these TikTok niches still kinda exist, you may feel that your algorithm and your For You page isn't the way it used to be. It's not targeting your interests as much anymore. And in other words, it's not the cream of the crop. Well, you're not crazy. TikTok started focusing on one big feature that changed how we consume content altogether. And this feature is SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's pretty much like hashtags in videos or the title in YouTube videos. It's the way for you to search up keywords in the search bar. Like if I look up DIY videos, I'm going to be shown DIY videos. TikTok started focusing on being a search engine in 2021, which is now when you search things up on Google, sometimes TikTok pops up as the answer. However, we didn't see a big shift in people noticing this until around 2023, the same time that the TikTok Creativity Program was introduced. The same time that 300 view jail became a real concern for small creators. So with the combination of TikTok pushing only 1 minute long videos, TikTok Shop being on the whole entire platform, and TikTok focusing more on SEO optimization, it is my speculation that this created the perfect storm for the 300 view jail. It is also the reason why I think our For You pages aren't as specialized to your interest anymore. And the fact that so many creators out there are experiencing 300 view jail and not just me means that something happened. So even if my speculation is wrong, something changed. And with the death of small creators being put in 300 view jails, this is why I think your niche that's on TikTok doesn't exist anymore. But let's take a step back. how do we get out of the 300 view jail? Well, unlike every single YouTube help channel and TikTok help channel, I have the answer. The answer is SEO. To get out of the 300 view jail, I have experienced and realized that we need to start focusing on search engine optimization. And most importantly, not make niche content or general comedy anymore. Obviously, this 300 view jail only affects small creators, as we can see on our For You pages. However, it also affects the average consumer. Niches and fan bases are dying on TikTok. General comedy skits are no longer shown to the average viewer. This is why creators like myself have gone from 3 million views to 300. And just like 2023 was hard on TikTok creators, so was 2024, especially politically. On January 18th or 19th, TikTok was banned in not only the United States, but North America. This had huge implications, not only on politics, but on your average consumer, on your average creator, on your average viewer. If you have felt the shift in the content that you're being shown after the TikTok ban, you're not alone. People on Reddit and TikTok have been theorizing and speculating of what made this shift happen. But these are all theories. A TikTok theory! The problem with this is that as far as I'm aware, there's no definitive way to test these people's theories. However, we can look at people's theories, put them together, and make our own. So beyond this point, it is just alleged speculation. The main theory I see is based around the political agenda in the United States of America. In this theory, it is said that TikTok sold its company to an American-based company. A company like Meta or Facebook, whatever you call it. What really supports this theory is the increased censorship around topics such as minorities or criticizing the government, especially since Meta is starting to censor a lot more as well. And I can personally attest to getting videos banned or downright taken off because it talks about politics or minorities. Videos that were up on the platform for forever ago, and then once the censorship hit, it cracked down on all my videos. So with this theory, we can confirm that TikTok is cracking down and doing censorship. However, we can't confirm that TikTok sold to Meta, or any American company for that point. However, then again, this censorship only affects small creators like myself. I haven't seen it affect any of the big creators, which begs the question of why? No one really knows why, but I kinda have a theory. And my theory includes PR. TikTok is no stranger to being in the news all the time. And it is my theory that TikTok is trying to have a cleaner image, especially with the future of TikTok still at risk. So how else would you get a cleaner image than just banning creators an algorithm deems bad? Any controversial topic gets banned. Most social media companies have been doing this for years, but this is the biggest crackdown in censorship that we have ever seen in social media history. Wow, it's hailing outside. There is one last theory that I wanted to touch on, and it's the idea of banning Facebook and Meta on TikTok. This is the whole theory. If you ban Facebook and Meta on TikTok, your For You page will instantly go back to what it once was. However, there's no proof to this. Even if Meta and Facebook bought the company, how would banning an account which doesn't have access to anything, change your For You page? There's no evidence that it would work. But then again, if you're watching this video and you blocked Meta and Facebook and your For You page went back to normal, go ahead and comment down below. I'm very curious. So you're not crazy. TikTok has clearly changed. I may be wrong with what has changed, but TikTok creators, viewers, and consumers have all agreed TikTok has changed. Something happened, and we don't know what yet. So let me know your opinion. Comment down below and subscribe while you're down there. And I'll see you next time in a whole new video. See ya!